just in daily life, whether it's something really simple to something really important. And I find that when I'm feeling that intensity, sometimes there's a little bit of confusion or doubt about the way things are playing out. And something that has really helped me, other than yoga and meditation and such, is doing tarot reading, specifically with the Rumi, card deck. This deck has probably been some of the most accurate, in hindsight, the most accurate and powerful messages I've ever received. And I'm not super good at, I don't fully know how to read tarot, the standard tarot cards. This is, you pick one card and that is the message. Rumi, R-U-M-I. So Rumi was a poet, and his poetry really focused on the topics of self-improvement, spirituality, and his stuff is really beautifully written. So a lot of the readings have excerpts or quotes from some of his poems and stories. But before we start with that, I'm thinking we can clear any energy that can potentially influence the reading. And I have some pretty new white sage that we can light and just focus in our head. I want you to just take a deep breath in and out and focus in your head and your mind, in your spirit, what questions you have, what going to keep it on purple because that is my favorite color. Hopefully this camera doesn't fall. Fingers crossed. Okay. Actually, I'm probably going to need to move that out of the way so you guys can see the stones that I am talking about. Okay. Alright. And I am going to switch on a brighter light so that you can see the 3 stones that you guys are going to pick one of once I shuffle and place the cards. Okay, so this isn't one of the stones, but this is one that is my personal favorite. I kept it out of the 3 because, oh, let me change the light. Ooh, oh, my eyes look green. I took it out of the 3 because, I mean, amethyst is a clear winner. It's the best, in my opinion. I freaking love amethyst. I just think it's so cool. I love that the outside is, you know, nothing too special, and then when you crack it open, like a diamond in the rough. Okay, anyways, so the 3 stones that we have, I'm trying to hold it up so y'all can see. The 3 stones that we have citrine as first. Citrine is number 1. We have lapis. Lapis as number 2. And last. Flourite. What messages? What does group 3 Flourite, what do they need to hear? Ooh, Flourite, you guys, it's taking long. Oh, goodness. Okay, so there was a group of 3 that fell. I'm gonna pick one of the 3. This one. Okay. Group 3. Flourite. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the 3 choices one more time. Hopefully I don't drop them. Okay. It's going from this side, which normally isn't really how it's supposed to go, but okay, group 1 over here, Citrine. Group 2, Lapis. Group 3, Flourite. Which one are you attracted to? Which one are you drawn to the most? The first one that pops into your head. That's the one. Okay, let's start with group 1, Citrine. Before I flip over the card, I just want to say that I have this little guide here, and it tells you what chakras are associated with which stones, and the citrine stone is associated with the sacral chakra. And then it kind of gives a guide of the function of the chakras, what they are in charge of. So, the sacral chakra is open your sacral chakra. It's in charge of sexuality, creativity. Okay. Citrine, group 1. What is our message? I've never pulled this card. Ever. The impossible made possible. And that is the picture. Number 9. The impossible made possible. Alright. Let's see what the impossible made possible, what that message is for us. Okay. I just pulled, I went to number 7, just doing that, so just 2 more. Okay, just so you guys know that I am reading the right part, the impossible made possible. Okay. She spins this great earth goddess upon invisible strings amongst a wildly pulsating ballet of light. I'm going to turn down the light a little bit. Ooh. Stars are born, live and die all around her. Life moves in constant flux, and she still spins. She still spins in her great loving constant pirouette. How can this be? All of creation is born from nothing, out of endless silence and darkness, light energies. In darkness, light emerges. What strange magic is this? The sun heats the solar system and burns with the power to destroy life, yet it is a force in which life is sustained. Surely this makes no sense and cannot be. We dance in the realm of the impossible made possible constantly. We are so engrossed in it, so familiar to it, yet blind to it, that these constant impossibilities happening in every moment fail to inspire us. Okay. Yet, what are your biggest, boldest impossible is now made possible. We only limit what we believe to be possible by our lack of imagination. The divine has recourse to all that is and all that is yet to be. Is there any limit to the resources of the heavens? No. So then why has not every impossible dream now been rendered possible, indeed manifest in shining glory upon the earth? The human heart knows everything, and vision can manifest according to divine timing and grace. Yet the mind does not quake with fear, so much so that it will not listen to the heart at times. That fear is a childlike nightmare that you should offer yourself up to the sacred loving power of the great creator you might be found to be lacking. The mind holds itself captive with dark fantasies of that profound rejection, and then avoids confronting it directly at all costs. It creates barriers instead, truly nothing more than lines in the sand yet believed to be forts. But what strongholds can resist love? It is like water. It seeps into every available space and changes form to survive in every environmental condition. With unfailing intelligence, it creates life. From steam to ice, rainfall, the river, the ocean, rain descending into snowflakes, snow capping the peak, expressing herself with beauty and genius. It nestles under the earth and rises to the sky, only to return to the earth again. It will erode blockages and prevail, no matter how long that process takes. It carves the earth into shape and form. Where it is, there is life. Such is the adaptable intelligence and persistence of water, just as is the power of love. So now you are guided by this loving power to drop the doubt, shed the end cruelty, and open up the mind. Allow your imagination to be inspired as though you are a child in a great garden, hearing the breath of the earth and the wind whipped leaves and the voices of the ancestors in birdsong. The universe wants something to happen for you, something beautiful, something utterly improbable, and something perfect for your path, your own unique divine destiny. Your mind will wonder if it is even possible. People around you may wonder the same thing, but your heart will burn for it to become real, to become more than a fantastic, improbable dream. You'll want it with all your soul. You may not even be consciously aware as yet what this great desire is, but your heart knows. It holds the secret knowledge and will unveil it when your mind can handle it. When your heart is much more powerful than your mind, you won't unintentionally block the incredible grace of manifestation, seeking to pour into your thirsty soul like the sweetest, purest waters of blessing. Wow, that was beautiful. I would do an interpretation, but this video is a little bit long. Okay, anywho, so now we have group 2, Lapis. Wow, these are all cards I've never pulled before. That's really awesome. Let me turn this on so you guys can see. This one is the Alusa Star of Venus, number 26. Okay, let's see what it says. I turned to number 24. I keep turning to the page that's 2 before the actual one. That's interesting, right? Okay. Alright. Yep, just to show you guys that we are reading. Oops, upside down. Alusa Star of Venus. Alusa Star of Venus. Okay. The Star of Venus is the great androgyny, neither solely masculine nor feminine, but an integration of both. Turn that down. Perfect. But an integration of both. The power it bestows is mighty and based utterly in love. When this star seeks us out, multiple blessings are bestowed, and our spiritual growth can be accelerated in ways that may be quite dazzling and surprising to our more limited mindset and belief systems. With great blessings, great growth is possible. However, the blessings don't do the growth for us, making it magically happen. They give us the oomph we need, the power and the opportunities and assistance we need, yet it is still we who take the journey. The great spiritual journey for all called souls at this time in Earth's history is the journey from duality to oneness. Many are signing up for that wild, loving adventure. This oracle has come to you as a reminder that you too have been granted a ticket for that journey. The journey of oneness is not about denying duality, but about experiencing it as an expression of one love. It is about no longer being enslaved by it. It is about avoiding what is not wanted in order to pursue what is wanted. It is about embracing the all, of finding the freedom and joy originally sought, but now through a path that takes you into joy and freedom existing within. To take the great transformation from man or woman into cosmic androgyny does not require that we lose our sense of femininity or masculinity. Rather, they become so superior in development that they cease to be distinguished from each other. Our masculine clarity, with its discernment, practicality, and application, becomes so tender, loving, compassionate, and tempered with grace that the feminine is integrated with it. Our feminine nurturance, dedication, and connection to life become so fierce that discernment and wise action naturally prevail. With this great androgynous integration of the masculine and feminine become oneness, men and women of this beautiful earth become capable of new consciousness. It is one based in love. Hold on a second, gotta readjust. It is one based in love, of service to life, of letting go of judgment, stereotypes, and limited belief systems, and of opening up to compassion for all life. As the consciousness is anchored, spiritual growth becomes rapid. This is not necessarily without some bumps and bruises. Letting go of old notions of what it is to be a man or a woman, to be masculine or feminine. Letting go of fear of women or men, of emasculation or victimization. Letting go of wounding are great steps forward. They promise liberation, empowerment, and compassion, as well as peace and happiness, yet they are not easy steps to take. Great resistance can be evoked within you as an individual and also within the culture around you, which might find your notion of personal spiritual empowerment confronting and challenging to their culture of fear-based enslavement of the soul. So then what to do? Alusa, the ancient shining one, also known as the star of Venus, holds much power and strength. Even a small blessing is more powerful than the fear of thousands, if not millions, of people. She is known as a worthy ally in battle of any kind, even spiritual battle. And then it says, if you are stumbling with judgment within yourself, do not fear. The blessing of Venus is coming to you to help you surrender it, to help you find your way through so that you can be free now. Your guidance then is to trust your path, trust your evolution, even in the face of those reacting to it possibly in fear or discomfort. Trust in the paths of others too, for in truth there is one path and we are all on it. You do not have to convince anyone of anything. That is not your job. Your job is to embrace your wisdom, embrace your freedom and empowerment to grow spiritually and live life accordingly. You are becoming through bestowal of grace. Something more of a goddess and a god, of a human and a sacred animal, integrated as one. This is sacred alchemy, amplified in the star fires of Venus, who loves you as a brother, sister, and honors your soul with her blessing. Shine true, beloved, shine bright. Beautiful. Okay, group 1, group 2. Last but not least, we have group 3. Group 3 with the Flourite. Group 3. Okay, in group 3, you guys got Sacred Union. Sacred Union number 19. 19. Okay, group 3. What is our message, group 3? Man, I just went to 20. That's so funny. Okay. Sacred Union. Okay. Just so you know, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Let me go to the explanation part. This oracle comes to you as a sign of that which is to come, and also a confirmation of your spiritual journey thus far. You have been working to integrate masculine and feminine energies within. Oh, perhaps you have not used those words, but you have been attempting to find the balance between living a surrendered life and leading the heart, and then knowing when to take the initiative to set something in motion, when to put your body, mind, and soul into getting your shoulder behind something to push. You've been working hard to surrender attachment to plans and how you think things should go. Instead, you have intended to show up for what it is, to seek out the genius of life through unconditional acceptance instead of judging and fearing, resisting what is as though it were a big mistake, perhaps caused by ignorance within. No, you do not seek to hide from love anymore. You have been learning step by step how to embrace it, how to allow it to embrace you. What a journey you are taking. So your confirmation is thus. You are growing, you are evolving, you are making genuine shifts in consciousness that are allowing you to change the way you are in the world, to become freer, more loving, wilder, more divine. The divine has been seducing you with love and beauty, and now, in your surrendered state, you are seducing the divine. You are calling such passionate devotion to your cause, such clever and capable assistance, such grateful intervention. The divine cannot resist your beauty, so keep going with that sacred surrender. Keep believing in the inner healing path you are traveling with such success. Accept this confirmation and acknowledgement close to your heart, and keep traveling along your path of love. Keep this knowledge in your heart. You are meeting your beloved. What could be more exciting? This oracle comes with a particular piece of guidance for you. No matter what has been, what has succeeded, and what has appeared to fail, what has been loved and what has been lost, there is only one truth that can prevail in your life, without failure, without exception, and that is love. It is all you're truly seeking, and it is behind every life experience seeking you. Do not stand back from it. Do not put yourself aside, turn down your eyes, and pretend you cannot be seen by the world. Be bold. Claim the love that is your divine birthright, and know that sacred of union of yours, destined in heavens and blessed by the great beloved. Okay. That is our reading for today. Please let me know what you thought of this video, and if you resonated with the readings that you received. I know the one that I picked, I definitely resonated with it. Let me know if you guys felt the same